Hey guys, how's it going? This is my drawing that I've promised you guys during the week. I had surprised earlier in the week. I had asked S Comic Maker if she would be interested in a bit of a drawing challenge. So I thought I would go ahead and enter that in, and we decided that the person we would draw for today is not only a teenager, but more importantly, she's a kid superhero. Been doing a little bit more research on her. I started reading her stuff back in 2016, back when they first started doing the book. But then I kind of lost touch with the title, so I had to go back and kind of look up some stuff on her. And just to let you know, her name is Lunella Lafayette, and she is officially, as far as Marvel is concerned, the most smartest person in the Marvel universe. And so she apparently, one of the things I found was interesting was they did an interview with the creators of the book, and something that they talked about was the fact that she actually is considered autistic, and it's official as of the book and the story and everything else. And so they have her as autistic and smart, and so she represents a bit of that autistic spectrum where she is very creative and very gifted intellectually, but she's not as good with her social graces due to that. And so that's something that, it kind of starts off in the book. When you first see the book, it's kind of this idea she knows she's an inhuman. And as a result of her knowing is an inhuman, there's a Terrigen mist that the Inhumans have brought out. And so they're turning people into freaks of nature. And so, of course, as a result of that, they have powers, but they're also freakish and things like that. If you'll notice about a bumper art on the deal there, you'll see that her thing, and it's something she got to live by, which is her brain is her superpower. And so she decided that she wasn't going to let it scare her as much. She thought, well, I can try to create something to stop it. So she ends up getting this, she ends up creating a machine that will allow her to track Kree technology. And when she does, she ends up finding this thing. And to be honest, I don't remember the name of it. But it's this item that she finds. When she finds the item, of course, she has it in a bag, and her gym teacher ends up getting a hold of it. Now, so gym teacher gets a hold of it. Of course, she starts goofing around with it. She spins it around. Next thing you know, something happens. The machine goes live. Well, then on another side, time and space, this thing communicates with a much older character in the Marvel Universe, Devil Dinosaur. Devil Dinosaur, by the way, was created by Jack Kirby. And so Devil Dinosaur and the Killer Folk, as they were called, were actually fighting over this orb that they found called a moon stone or a night stone. These are very primitive people, and they kind of live by very primitive ways. They're kind of considered prehistoric. When Jack Kirby created them, of course, he created them with the idea that they would pre-exist a lot of the current Marvel ilk that was out there. So anyway, what you ended up having happen is that when the stone went off in the current day, it also activated in their day. And so it opened a portal, and some of the killer folks that were there came through the portal. But the other thing that came through the portal, which was much more interesting, was, of course, Devil Dinosaur himself. And so Devil Dinosaur, when he came through the portal, he ended up seeing that, the girl that was there was connected to the stone and everything that he had gotten. So then he kind of goes up and grabs her, kind of bites the back of her backpack and picks her up. And over time, they had adventures together, of course, learning how to trust a gigantic T-Rex that's red. And you can't really hide that anywhere. But then the Tyrigan Mist actually came over, and basically she was sitting out. She was trying to escape the problem she was having, and all of a sudden, next thing you know, the Tyrigan Mist showed up. And when they did, she got put into a cocoon, and she got changed. Well, she didn't know what kind of change it was. And so she comes out of it eventually. Devil Dinosaur sits there the whole entire time until she comes out of it. Well, when she comes out at first, she's like, okay, nothing major happened, nothing different happened. It's no big deal, right? I'm still the smartest girl in the world. Nothing's changed. I don't look like a freak. I'm okay. The problem is she wasn't okay because as time went on, something she found out real quick. She was in a classroom with a kid who would eventually be somebody she'd end up fighting for a little while called Kid Cree. And she noticed for the first time in her life that all of a sudden uh, she was looking through the eyes of a dinosaur while her actual body had the brain of that dinosaur in her body. So she was in her classroom and she started stomping around and just wrecking stuff and everything. And come to find out that the Tyrigan Mist created a mental link between Devil Dinosaur and her. And the Moon Girl moniker came from a kid in the class. Kid in the class, she's like, "Oh look, it's Moon Girl. She's got her head all in the clouds." And so for the picture I drew, I kind of wanted to do something where you see Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur, but they're switched mentally. And so one of the cool things about it is that whenever Devil Dinosaur gets angry, he has power. They say his power level is near the Hulk's. The problem is, of course, he is not nearly as durable as the Hulk. So you're not gonna have. He's not gonna win a fist fight with the Incredible Hulk, especially now with the whole Immortal Hulk storyline going on. Forget it. Uh, but that said, he is definitely his own powerhouse. But because their brains and their bodies switch, you may have moments where Lunella has her brain, his Devil Dinosaur's mind, and she's inside, her mind's inside Devil Dinosaur, which is really weird when you're an inventor inside the body of a giant T-Rex. But anyway, so I just thought this would be funny to have a picture kind of a Lunella in a world of her own creation, where when her mind gets switched with Devil Dinosaur, she can just go into this world and destroy stuff and not actually hurt anybody. And then she comes out, of course, she is inside a Devil Dinosaur, kind of going, oh my gosh, no, I'm not doing this again. So it's kind of that idea. So that's the picture I wanted to work with. Now, the reason I did this, above the fact that I was going to draw her anyway, somebody that's a good friend of mine on the land of YouTube is as Comic Maker. And so I basically challenged her to draw her version of Moongirl and Devil Dinosaur. And so here's the thing. I'm gonna have a link to her channel. If y'all like this channel, you'll love her channel. So I feel like I'm one of those cereals. You know how they say, well, if you like toasted frosted flakes, you'll love. You'll love Wheatie Puffs. But I feel like I'm the Wheatie Puffs in that situation. But that said, she's definitely got the flair all her own. I really enjoy her art. I like her geekiness as well. And, even just the simple stories about her husband, and her dogs, and just things like that as it relates to their webcomic that she does. And so, anyway, I appreciate her artwork. I appreciate what she does with her art. And so she had a bunch of nice things to say about me in the video, which I appreciate greatly. And I hope she knows that she is a really neat artist, and I'm glad to know her in this land of YouTube. But anyway, that is my picture and my day 19 for Inktober of Moongirl and Devil Dinosaur. I hope you guys like it. I hope you get the chance to pick some of these books up while we're putting them out there, different things. But like I said, again, I'll have a link to her channel on here, as well as the link to her video response to this. I say response, technically my video is a response to hers because she got hers up first. Anyway, so guys, above all else, thank you so much for. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Now, you don't have a name. I see that you made the comment, and I thank you for that. I need to know who you are. It just has dots. But anyway, yeah. Just as a side note, I just wanted to explain that Devil Dinosaur is kind of looking through a glass. Well, I keep the faith because I need my faith for the talent. But I appreciate that compliment. I really do. And so, Devil Dinosaur is just kind of looking in on Luna doing her thing. And so, anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this and checking this out. I appreciate it greatly. Remember, above all else, guys, be blessed to be a blessing to somebody. Till next time, until tomorrow's video, guys, take care. Comment, by the way, comment section, comment contest still going on. Check it out. Let comments down in there. We'll do the drawing on Monday for the comments for this week's videos. Take care, guys. Love ya.